I've never kissed because I'm stressed.
So you're basically saying before a business meeting, have a kiss.
Yeah.
And now you get good ideas when you go in.
Does that make sense?
So you just go like, hey yo, see, we go like this. Let's go relax our minds.
Yeah. And then you're coming out of the bathroom, Mama Samkarum Yege.
Are you guys relaxed now? Okay.
Oh, let's do this now.
We can go for the Zoom.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I question these facts, man. I'm just like, what actually reduces anxiety?
Like, just say you want to kiss, though.
Yeah. I think cuddling does, though. Yeah, after like a long days of work, you know, if you're just with your favorite person, and then they're just telling you, right, like rubbing your back and telling you, oh, you know, don't worry, just let it go.
It's gonna be fine.
I think it helps. So another crazy fact. Now, this one is intense, man. This one, Stephanie, has to do with, you know, you. So, you know, it's interesting. We're talking about ageism, yeah? So, new study shows that early career women suffer from ageism more than any other group. So like women who got into the workspace way early, they've been there. So right now she's like 35, but she has like 15 years experience. Suffers a lot from ageism in the sense that, you know, she's very cautious about, and also very conscious. In fact, let me use the word conscious about, you know, when is she ever going to settle down?
True.
You know, now she's so excited about getting out there because she feels like time is against her.
Yeah.
You think that's true?
I think it's very true.
Yeah.
Personally, I've met people, I mean, my age, especially women, who feel like, I mean, they did well in their careers. Yeah. They've done well. They've, you know, amassed some wealth and done some investments, but they're like, shit, you know, I've missed out on a
bro,
whole
you keep on cussing, bro.
Damn, I'm sorry. I apologize to the SpiceFM.
You apologize to the Communications Authority of Kenya. Nah, don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so, you know, like, I kind of feel like they feel like they've missed out on a whole part of their lives. Yeah, like it didn't actually, how do I put it?
Yeah, because she's always in the office, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like you put your head down, you're always so focused, and you know you have like standards to meet. Every other relationship that comes in, you're like, nah, not now. But then there's that clock that starts ticking. You just wake up one day and you're like, oh my gosh, I need my babies now.
Exactly.
Where's my man?
And I was just about to mention.
Yeah, now you start saving your money because, you know, you're thinking about retirement a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Okay, let me just give you the details. So according to the McKinsey and Company, so they report that it's actually happening to women below the age of 30 at a much higher rate. Right? They're the ones who are more aware about the ages. Now, according to the 10th edition of the McKinsey and leanin.org Women in the Workplace report, 49% of women under 30 say they've experienced ageism compared to 38% of women over 60. Gender bias affects this group significantly. Significantly. Data shows also that young men are likely to be promoted based on potential, while young women are promoted based on what they've already accomplished. Instead of facing these types of challenges later in their careers, young women are experiencing them right out of the gate. Consider shorter resumes and less experience, and a new kind of ageism starts to manifest. But we also know that this group of women in particular are highly ambitious, and they'll be the reason for the change we want, and Yeah, so below the age of 30 is very shocking. I never thought of that.
I didn't really think below the age of 30. That's
still discriminated against as well.
Not really. I wouldn't think so.
Yeah?
No, kinda.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like when I walk into a room and everyone's asking me, oh, where'd you work? And I go, I run my own company. And they'll look at me like, you?
How? It's too soon.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, I'm in the same playing field as you are. And you're like, no, you're too young. I'm like, there's no such thing as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do get discriminated against.
It's true. I can't even try to reason this thing out, to be honest. But I feel like you're very right. Women are actually discriminated against in the workspace. And then I feel like also the bar is too high for women these days. Yeah, because they're thinking, okay, fine, how did you make it here? Yeah, there has to be a reason other than her smarts.
Right.
Like they just don't think, most guys don't think it's just merit. It's like you probably slept with somebody.
Yes.
Or you have like a gatekeeper, like maybe sugar mama.
Like they see someone smiling at you high up, they're like, oh, you see, we know how she got there.
We know how she got there.
So maybe that's why maybe that's why women make certain moves, the drastic moves, radical moves, faster. You know, she's thinking about her retirement.
Yeah.
Faster than the regular guy in the office. Because she just knows in certain spaces, the dice.
There's too much
man,
pressure,
too much toxicity against women. It's very crazy, man. I was talking to my auntie some time back. Yeah, she told me something that's not related to this, but it's also about women. So there's this thing called the pretty girl's curse.
The pretty girl's curse,
especially in Africa. Like if you're a pretty woman in Africa and then you're born in the village, my guy, you're dead. Because everyone's going to try and marry you. Everyone's going to want to have babies with you. Probably you're not going to finish school. You know what I mean? Because of too much pressure. And then certain parents, maybe because maybe they're not even they're not wealthy. They don't have enough resources. So they'd rather they'll marry you off to like a wealthy family.
Quite early,
You know, it's just for it's twisted, man. Africa, and that's why I usually say, Kenya, okay, I know, I get it. We have amazing democratic ideals, but we're not as progressive yet. We can make moves, you can make progress if you get better leaders, but until then, don't even tell me we're progressive, because these things actually do happen in this country. You know what I mean?
To this day.
To this day, my guy. You get Kwanzaa, if you have like a little niece and you think at oh, she's so pretty, you get take her to Nairobi.
You just say your auntie, who are in Nairobi?
This one, let her go stay with her relative in Nairobi, because they're gonna take advantage of her, bro.
That's
you need to read the news these days, man. These things actually do happen, man.
That's sad.
Easy. So I was just talking about convenience and how Safaricom is making ends meet for a lot of people out there. So I'm just curious, by the way, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Online, what do you spend most of your time doing?
Online.
Online. Yeah, I'm just curious.
Well, I will be on Instagram. There's a lot.
Yeah.
It's I'll call it the wormhole. You start off with one post and like 3 hours later you don't even know where you are, somewhere in Ukraine, watching someone make pancakes, and you're like,
that's true.
Yeah. So
that's interesting. Yeah. So you find that entertaining, or almost just like a thrill?
It's just, I find it entertaining how many people have so many creative ideas and you can find it all in one place.
Yeah.
And you sort of understand their mindsets and where they are. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, man. These days I'm learning a lot. Kwanzaa, with like, especially skills, man. I'm learning a lot of skills just by being online.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you can't just rely on traditional education.
That's true.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah,
the world has become so competitive. You guys, like most of the time, you need to get with it. Kwanzaa, even in the workspace, like you need to be innovative. You need to stand out.
Yeah.
And obviously that means you need to be online most of the time, like learning stuff. You know, constantly on YouTube.
Documentaries as well. There's so much for you to just.
Yeah. What about you, bro? What are you doing, man?
I spend most of my time.
Where's your attention mostly?
YouTube documentaries. If I'm on YouTube, probably on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I get to see. I like to just like clickbait myself on things that I like.
Yeah.
The ones that give me interest.
Yeah.
So if it's something I'm researching on, blah blah blah, energy stuff, so I click.
Yeah.
You know, sign in.
Yeah.
So it's mostly documentaries and then Instagram.
And then you know what's going to happen? Now you're going to be the best version of yourself, you guys. Because you're with it. And that's exactly what Safaricom wants you to do.
Absolutely.
You will discover a world of convenience. You guys, skills, do your biashara, talk to your friends and your family, check up on your grandparents, for example. When was the last time you checked up on your grams? For real? When was the last time you visited her? For real?
Yeah, to do that.
You know, and just for 2,000 shillings a month, you're going to enjoy yourself 17 GB worth of data, 1,000 minutes and 2,000 SMSs, and of course free WhatsApp. Awesome deal. It's a world of endless possibilities with uninterrupted connectivity. So now, to get started, simply dial *544# or go to My Safaricom app, select Go Monthly, and select the all-in-one bundles to subscribe right about now. Safaricom is for you. I'm going to play one more tune, and then we're coming back to say peace. I've got big energy. This is Mariah Carey, DJ Khaled, and Lato. Tunikazi.
Sugar and spice.